So I just got to share this. So today is June 21st, 2022, which is reduced to day 6. Okay, so that was beautiful to me. And then today is also the day I found myself channeling my ancestors that gave me the, what do I want to call it? The Emancipation Proclamation declaration of releasing my scorpions and receiving my liberation. Okay, I didn't mean to say all that. So anyway, it was simple in my head. I don't know what I just said. But anyway, I have a video of that. It's a short though. So I came home for lunch and look what I found. Okay, so I ordered my Allegua key, right? I tried to walk away from it so many times. I kept seeing it. It kept coming back to me. I was like, that's mine. I got to get it. So I didn't know when I was going to get it, but I ended up getting it today. And it was at my doorstep in a package right after, not too long after I received my proclamation of liberation from the channeling I had with my ancestors, right? Didn't channel on purpose, honey. That's why you got to know when you are channeling certain entities, because you can just be channeling. When you go off on a daydream, honey, you channeling something, and you want to be aware of what you're channeling. But anyway, I was aware that I was channeling my ancestors because Juneteenth just passed, and my ancestors was like, let's do this, okay? They fronting that, all that counterfeit stuff, but let's do this, me and you. Okay, and I am sharing to add my increase to someone else. So, period. Anyway, and so this came in a bag. I had no idea it was Eshu. It came in a bag with butterflies all over it. And the immediate message that I got with that bag having butterflies all over it was transformation. You've got your wings. You can now fly, babe. That's the message I got from it. That sounds like a Yemoja message, okay? But that came with Eshu. And it could have been a Yemoja message because Yemoja, Oshun, and Oya, and Eshu, yeah. And Oshun loved her some Eshu. So what entity was I channeling? I'm close. I don't have it all together. I don't always know exactly. I just assume, because you never know for sure. Everything, evidence that you see is what's considered fact. Anything else is considered a myth. Okay, and so you can only receive it by faith, and so you got to know the energy that you're receiving at least and get it close, right? Of course, I got to back down on, you got to do this, because I just proved that I'm not even that. I have not arrived. Okay. But anyway, I got my Eshu key, and that was the voice told me, and it sounded like Yemoja, like a mug. So I was a little confused. I was like, Eshu, oh, and I just held it to me and held it to my heart. And I used to have a fear when it came to this particular energy because of the stories I heard about it. But I've heard a lot of scary stories about God too, and I had feared God also. And then I was taught that, fearing God was a good thing. You should fear God, and you should, follow God in fear and trembling, right? So, hey, and I've read in the Bible some horror stories about God and how God commanded his peoples to go kill children and families and don't leave nothing behind, and child, some scary stuff. So me hearing scary stuff about Eshu or any of the deities is not going to deter me if I can stay with Jehovah and Jesus all this time, okay? Jehovah being the father of Jesus, and I've stayed in that Christianity for so long, okay? Fearing Jehovah, working out my salvation with fear and trembling. You think I'm scared of an Orisha? I felt the fear, but I dealt with the fear, okay? And so right now it's like my feeling of fear is subsiding, and I'm getting this whole welcome I don't know. And it just made me so happy today. And I think it's because when they were first dealing with me, I was fresh out of the religious dogmatic, mindset. I was fresh. I was just so fearful. My energy was just different. So they dealt with me different. They're like, look, I ain't got no time for this. I felt like the Orishas were introducing themselves to me because they know, and then they was just passing me off to like Lakshmi and other entities outside of the African diaspora. That's how you say it. They just kept passing me on because they're like, listen, she ain't ready for us yet. Okay, but we just wanted to bring ourselves in her awareness so that when it is time for us to connect, she gonna be ready. We're gonna be relatives to her. You understand what I'm saying? And so I'm starting now to feel a little bit of welcome, and because I released myself from a lot of the fear that came along with certain things, and they want me to be courageous enough to receive their love without them trying to push me out from the front of the car, and me being too scared to let them do that, and we both get hit by a car type of energy, right? So yeah, I thought I'd share that. Pick up these pearls and rock them if you found any pearls in this message. Peace. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe if you think you're a part of my tribe and you're feeling my vibe. All right.